Hello, everyone. It gives me immense pleasure to have Vasudha Agarwal, Managing Director, Asia Pacific in Mobi, for this interaction. Thank you, Vasudha, for this interaction and taking time out. Now, in Mobi has three core online advertising businesses. If I'm not wrong, one is True Factor, one is in Mobi Unified Marketing Cloud, and the Glance business, which is the business to consumer product. Now, recently there was also the state of programmatic video advertising in Asia Pacific report, which Inmobi had come out with for Q1 2020. So, which had some interesting findings, and according to which programmatic video spends are still picking up in India, and news happens to be the biggest trender for programmatic advertising video in India. So, could you please share insights on these findings and tell us more about how programmatic advertising is picking up in India?
Sure. Thanks for having me, Pali. So let me maybe start a little bit with programmatic itself, and what how programmatic has been progressing in India. I think India as market across Asia Pacific is where programmatic is still sort of picking up, and it's in the growth phases. And of course, year on year, we have been seeing programmatic spends grow in the InMobi platform. What we have found is that there are a couple of reasons which create some challenges on adoption on the programmatic side. One of them is, of course, a lack of awareness and education of programmatic processes. What does programmatic as a platform bring in terms of benefits? There's also perceived, lack of trust with the inventory or the supply available in programmatic. And then, of course, there are legacy media buying habits also, which at times hamper, the adoption of programmatic. So we'd actually done a survey last year of about 130 marketers, where these had come across as, the top reasons for the slower adoption of programmatic in India compared to a lot of other markets in Asia Pacific. And what we believe is that, a consistent sort of education and handholding of both advertisers, agency trading desks, and publishers is required, right, across the market, to remove some of these concerns, that we talked about, and to create more awareness, so as to encourage the adoption of programmatic advertising.
How do you remove this mistrust factor which is there in programmatic advertising?
Right. So I think, there are a couple of things. Even in programmatic, there is, of course, an open exchange buying and, a private marketplace deal setup, which advertisers and agencies can do. And a couple of things which they can do is, one, for example, there is a lot of transparency which programmatic buying offers, right, into the end supply, into the end pricing, and actually it is more efficient in that way. So that's one of the things. The second is there are a lot of measurement and tracking tools, third-party independent measurement tracking and tools, at least that we support on the InMobi exchange, which our partners can use to reduce some of those concerns around, say, brand safety, or are they getting the right ROI and so on. So those are some of the tools and things that partners can use to reduce some of these concerns.
Now, artificial intelligence is a key component of programmatic advertising, and most notably for its ability to aid in real-time auctions and dynamic content optimization. Now, what is your view in the way it has been adopted in India so far, and how do you see this going forward?
Sure. So I think, data and, obviously from that stems AI and ML and so on, right? Data is obviously very, very important when it comes to, advertising, especially mobile in-app or even digital advertising. But I think it has not been fully utilized so far, in terms of its true value. I think AI or even, any kind of data-led innovations will gradually become the norm, right? Because without that, most brands or trading desks and agencies will not be able to derive true value from their programmatic advertising efforts, right? The real efficiency and real differentiation will come when you're able to, for example, do the right kind of audience segmentation, do lookalike modeling on that, right? And the world is getting advanced right now. To improve the efficiency of programmatic buying, there is custom bidding algorithms which you can try to derive the maximum ROI from your programmatic buying. So all of these things I think will come in gradually, because I think marketers will realize that without that they are not really deriving the true value from their media spends.
Right. So are marketers here in India adapt with that? Are they picking it up?
Yeah, so I think absolutely right. And I think the kind of growth that we see in the last 3 years itself, right, in India, in terms of the programmatic spends on the platform and the kind of, innovations across, audience segmentation, creatives, personalization, all of that is a great indicator that obviously, people are looking at some of these things. And we are on, the sort of path of growth in terms of this.
Now, according to your report, among the top spending categories within the Southeast Asia market, e-commerce is the top one, followed by news. Whereas in India, news is the biggest spender, right? So, any insights on that?
Sure. So I think this, was done over a 12-month period from last year to, this year in March. And what we've seen is that, news as a category is fairly, they are very, it's a savvy set of advertisers, because they work both on the publisher side and on the advertiser side, because they also have apps that they monetize and they also run as advertisers. And because there is a strong need, to maintain high daily active users and monthly active users, possibly the strategies and the execution that you're using on programmatic to drive ROI is fairly good, right? Which is the reason we are seeing a growth on the programmatic side, because programmatic does enable a lot of this ROI based execution as well. And I think towards the end of the time period of this report, which was Jan to March this year, especially towards the end, I think in Feb and March, we also saw a huge growth in news app usage, right? Possibly because that's the time in which people had started, moving indoors and so on from the pandemic. So it's also possible that in that time, they would have also seen a further growth in spends compared to the previous quarter.
Now, there's another report which I was going through, which had that programmatic TV advertising will report approximately 1/3 of all TV ad revenue by 2021. So what's your view on programmatic TV advertising in India? How do you see it?
Sure. Yeah, I think that's definitely a space where at least we are seeing a lot of growth in the US market, and we've actually launched our connected TV offering for programmatic buying, with a bunch of platforms like Roku, like Fire TV, Android TV, and so on. And even in India, what I foresee is that, while today it's probably in very early stages, we are expecting that, in the next 18 to 20 months, right? Or think of it almost as an extension possibly of OTT, right? Because it's video, right? So given the efficiencies that are getting driven in the mobile, in-app and OTT space when it comes to video, it will be a good extension, in the next 12 to 18 months to even get into the connected TV side of things. So I definitely think that trend will pick up in India in the next, year and a half.
Yeah, talking about videos again, the vertical video has increased like 300% over last year, and has seen 49% higher growth in last 1 year, right? According to the report. What's your view about it in India? How is it picking up?
So I think, India is obviously a very mobile first market, right? And given in mobile, the natural mode of interaction is vertical, right? When you're engaging or browsing or, consuming content, the natural mode of holding your phone is vertical. And obviously a lot of social media apps have also created a lot of, vertical video stories and so on. So I think in terms of the user behavior, they're already attuned to it, right? And there is already content getting created in that format. I think the question is, how do brands and marketers take advantage of that, right, and create more and more videos which are in that format. I mean, in India itself, if you see in the report, we saw almost a 3.6 times year-on-year growth in the vertical video sort of spends in the last 1 year. 3.6 times is huge, right? And almost a 51% higher engagement than normal videos. So I definitely think that the format has a lot of potential, and it's something that to invest in.
And within the in-app advertising scenario, what do you think are the current challenges in the Indian market?
I think in-app advertising, traditionally there are a couple of things which is more perception based. For example, there is a perceived thing that it does not necessarily give you a lot of scale, right? That unless you have a lot of mobile web or desktop, you will not get the scale in in-app advertising. But I mean, to be honest, given 80% of time spent from users is on apps, right? There is high scale. We see almost 250 million users in a month on just in-app on the InMobi platform. I think similarly there is a perceived thing that apps is all about maybe gaming audiences, and is it children or kids who are engaging on these gaming apps. But the truth is that now demographics across the board, from women to men to all age groups, are actually engaged on games. So you can actually reach very rich audiences through those gaming applications, right? And similarly, there's also sometimes a question of brand safety, which comes up when it comes to apps, because people think that only premium news applications and so on will give me brand safety and premiumness. But again, the truth is that in-app advertising actually gives you the opportunity to measure, track, and attribute things in a far better way than mobile web, because you actually can track a user on the basis of the device ID, right, which is a very clean footprint of the user in an anonymized way. So I think some of these things are possibly, you can say, myths around in-app advertising, and we have to see how to really bust these myths and get past them to be able to do justice to this ecosystem.
In the last 3 months, have you seen any specific trend in mobile marketing space coming up?
I would say, in the last couple of months, there is, of course, because consumer behavior is changing, right? I mean, people are spending more time at home. So there is a lot of time spent, for example, on, entertainment and OTT and gaming kind of, apps. So one is, how do you capture the attention of the user while they are at home, right? So you can say that it's also becoming maybe a little bit more difficult, because while you know where users are spending time, how do you make sure that you're also keeping them engaged, right? So one of the other things we are seeing in terms of trends is innovations in the ad formats itself. For example, things like shoppable ads, because obviously people are sitting at home and trying to purchase everything, right? They're not stepping out. So a lot of shoppable media kind of ads, a lot of gamification of ads, right? Those kind of new formats are coming up more and more, because people are trying to figure out how to engage users better, how to drive transactions which are more online instead of offline, and so on. So there are some interesting things that we are seeing in the last few months.
In terms of InMobi's current businesses in India, what's your way forward here?
So, of course, we've, in terms of our current business in India, we've traditionally been focused more on the display and the video side of the business. And obviously, that continues to be our core focus. We are, of course, like we talked about programmatic, looking to grow the programmatic business in a big way in the next, 12 to 24 months. Similarly, we had also, partnered with Microsoft for their search advertising business. So we are trying to also see how do we, make that partnership successful in India. And yeah, in addition to that, you mentioned Glance earlier. So Glance is, our content platform. It's our B2C offering in India, and we are gradually also, taking that to market. So these are some, interesting areas in which we continue to play in the Indian ecosystem.
What is your current challenge in India as a company?
I would say, I mean, in terms of the ecosystem itself, if you see right now, of course, digital is today, in spite of it growing so fast, only about 20%, of the overall advertising spends, and, mobile is, 60, 70% of that. So I think the market size is obviously, while it's growing really fast, right? We play in the mobile space. So I think our attempt is, how do we obviously help to also help that market grow faster, right? Because that's the space in which we play. And how do we make, try to get traditional media spenders to also, look at mobile in-app as a prominent channel for their, spends. So that's definitely an awareness and, education thing. And like we earlier talked about, right, how do we drive adoption of new technologies, things like programmatic, things like, data and data-led innovations? How do you drive some of these things? So that's another thing that, we continue to sort of work on.